Hello everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Underrail. In the last episode, we defeated Cornell and the Acid Hunters, finding them within the sewer system, and cleared out an area that was being held by mutants which attempted to block us from accessing them. No fault of their own, they weren't hired by Cornell or the Acid Hunters, but they were living down there, and they didn't like us visiting the sewer system. We turned in the quest, did some inventory management, and now we are here in a laboratory dedicated to researching the device that the Faceless are looking for. Mr. Simmons trusts us enough to send us down here in order to protect the device, but our objective is to take this thing. This way we don't have to, This way, we can bring it back to Mr. Tanner from Southgate Station, as he wants us to acquire this device. In any case, let's go ahead and get started with this. After we do the summary, of course, which I almost forgot to do, we're level 21, and here's our current stats. Our current skills, in case you're curious. Our feats. Yep, takes a little bit longer every time because we do have more and more feats in that list. And our current specializations. Alright guys, and now we're set. So let's go ahead and get going. So we have a choice to make here. We can turn to the right and deal with Death Stalkers and Crawlers, or we can go straight and deal with Acid Dogs and Mutants. Mutants sound easier than Death Stalkers and Crawlers sound to me. But we'll try the Crawlers to start. And let's do it. Alright, so there's probably one staring at me somewhere right now. And there was, and it's a Death Stalker. Can we flashbang it? We can miss the flashbang. Let's use dilation and move a bit away. There's probably another right around it. And in our leveling, we've picked up a 5% chance to hit it. That's not very good. Let's see if we can set it on fire for some big fire damage to start. We'll use Recurrence. And then we'll use a Pyrokinetic Stream to do even more damage to it. And we'll move up to block it from running this way. No, it's not going to die, because remember that Death Stalkers regenerate 40 hit points a turn. So it will take some damage, but we're going to have to chase it. Oh, see that? Oh, and it didn't move. So there's a Death Stalker right behind it at this moment, is my guess. Stopping it from moving. There is not. Okay. Well, we're going to run bravely away. Oh, how much experience points was that, by the way? 384. It's not terrible. That's two of them. We're gonna slow the Death Stalker. An issue here is that I'm running out of psi. So I can't rely on my fire to do what I want it to do. And that grenade did not go where I wanted it to. Let's move a bit away. Oh, you missed. Oh, there's another one here. There's another one in the area. Okay. Can we kill the crawler at least? Wow! Fantastic critical hit. Yes, we can. We hurt it. Oh, that was a very nice hit. Ah, good. Okay, it didn't move because it was out of our line of sight, so it decided to stealth itself again. That really works out for us. Good. We set it on fire. That was not a huge hit, however. I think it's worth attempting to kill it. Wow. Oh, it's angry. We've killed all of its brothers. Huh. We didn't even have to use exothermic aura. How about that? 2 Deathstalkers and 2 Crawlers dead. Unfortunately, no Stalker tails to reward us for our efforts. Now, Stalkers are in particular very... what's what I'm looking for? Sensitive to sound. So they will investigate noise from quite some distance away. So I am not expecting any more in this hallway. Oh, that looks awful. But we're not done exploring this area of the lab. Let's do the door trick here. Some acid dogs. Acid dogs, though, are pretty bad at opening doors, so we shouldn't have any trouble with them getting through this, for example. Biocorp catalog. Ooh, lots of bits for shields and what have you. Cybernetic module. Some sort of cybernetic enhancements, but you have no idea how you implant them. From System Shock, if I recall correctly. Worth 3 points. Stable neural amplifier. More batteries. A Molotov. I guess a Molotov would be useful in here. Ooh, hunchback mutants. And unfortunately, we are now kind of stuck in well, we can leave, I suppose. Oh, we need lockpicking to open this. So we also have to wait for combat to end. Everything's right on the other side of that door. Let's see if we can get it unlocked at least. Okay, let's do the door trick. If I can. Oh, there's no door trick here. We can't get away. I'm gonna stay. I'm slowing down the closest dog. My hope is that they'll all be clumped together so we can use a bunch of AoEs next turn. Good, and now they would definitely should be, since that one stopped to spit at me. That's a giant vial of, barrel of acid that one mutant has in its hands. Oh! That grenade did not go where we wanted it to go. Oh, we're on fire. Thankfully, it's not too much damage. Yes, burn dogs. I don't see the giant one. It might not want to walk into the fire. Which is fine with me. I'm assuming this is locked, this door. It was? Oh. Hello. Hello! Oh, that's a shame. That missed. Let's use dilation. I was hoping it wouldn't be able to do that. Let's move away. Nice, good. Recurrence that as well. Probably move up and stab him twice. Oh, there's another dog left. There's 2 dogs left. We're taking lots of acid damage. We need to be a little careful here. Oh no! Normal mutant, hello! We can slow you down, but we're in danger of being spat on with that spray attack of its. We need to run, like, out of the room. So 2 turns for an advanced health hypo, and we're at 20% of our life. Yeah, we'll flee combat at the moment. Then we can use some normal hypos, and now we have to wait because we can only heal ourselves with a bandage if we're at 40%. So viewer, we have to wait a minute. So it's going well down there so far. We've the crawlers were easy. The mutants are not, and it's not the mutants that are actually difficult. It's the acid on the ground I'm running back and forth over, which is proving to be the difficult thing. Setting ourselves on fire, we can just overlook that. That's not too terrible, I'm pretty sure. Not awful. I forgot I'm not using my immune to fire outfit. I should have gone... Well, normally I don't have to care about it, but maybe we should be always wearing a burning immune outfit. Would have helped us in the defense of the warehouse, too, since we got hit by an HE grenade at some point. Okay, and then we can begin using some bandages. Man, that acid is no joke. Need to wait here until my health hypos are off of cooldown. I do not want to go down there and not be able to use them right away. I don't think we had to do anything fancy. I think... Oh, I have a bunch of bullets on me from someplace. Okay, it doesn't matter. It matters a lot to me. We'll wait here. I don't think the mutant's gonna have the movement points to get to me, because we left the area in combat. But yeah, I don't think it'll be able to reach me. So once this is off a cooldown, we'll quick save, head on back down there again. And that should be good. And all right, let's see if I'm right. Yes, couldn't reach me. Okay, so can we kill it? Wow! 292 critical hit. Almost dropped it with a single stab. Remember, that dog's left someplace around here, too. And I do want to search the corpses. Not that they'll have anything really particularly useful. They'll have just basically acid glands on themselves. Did the dog burn up and die? I guess it did. Might as well search all the corpses. All of them. And we can leave all of the glands and what have you. Where's a barrel? Nothing close by. There's one just inside the facility here. So we can leave all this crap right here. You know, we can leave all this crap right here. And let's see what the mutants were guarding. Besides gas. Toxic barrel. I don't need the sludge. In fact, we're going to leave it so... Oh. Maybe we'll take it. Oh, another... I forgot there's an alternate way down if you kill the mutants. Oh, is there no way... There must be a key or something to access this room. I kind of refuse to believe there isn't one. Maybe there isn't, though. Alright, let's equip this now. I guess we'll go down this way. There's less gas here. And this floor is the one Mr. Simmons was talking about with the bots. We can skip all the bots though and go directly down here. I can't remember what's on the floor, though. I know there's mines around, so we need to be a little careful. Ah, just as I say that, there's a frag mine. And everything is friendly to us in terms of moving bots. Actually, and any guns, but I don't think there's any gun turrets here. As long as we have that badge equipped. There is a acid trap, yep, right in front of this door. So why don't we blast it? There we go. You can destroy mines and, of course, acid traps if you have explosives. A psi booster, sniper rifle frame Corsair, and the Cortec research facility key. This would get you into the room we just lockpicked. You may want to do that because of that 3-point Oddie item that awaits you there. And this is the other way, obviously up and down, covered by gas, guarded by those crawlers and deathstalkers. A few odds and ends, nothing else here. Another frag mine. A power box will deactivate, I think, the cameras, but we don't need to turn off the power. We're working for the company who owns this laboratory. Is there anything on the computer console? There is not. I think we get the code from JKK to access that console. Alright, and nothing else here. Our food's about to expire, so let's have the last of our eel sandwiches that we brought with us. And we shouldn't need this equipped for where we're located. After all, it's just a device we're here to guard. The Faceless want it, but they know it's during Core City somewhere. But what's the likelihood they would actually be able to discover where it's located here in this warehouse? Ooh, I'll take some free food. Thank you, game. Looks like they have 2 scientists on call here, I'm guessing, who stay here. They have a little recreation room plus something to eat. I guess they stay down here the entire time doing work, but this would be exciting for them, yeah, to see this device. And there it is. I've never gotten a fantastic look at it before. So there's 2 arms holding it. Looks like some sort of small tear in reality to me, as opposed to some sort of cube. Hello? You've arrived, finally. Who the hell are you? No, please! We can and will give chase. We'll explore this room after we're done chasing. EMP mine. And I think it's in the way? It is not in the way. Alright, viewer. Let's try this. Two missionaries, powerful psychics. We'll use Sprint, and we're going to use Endothermic Aura to set everything on fire as we move around. Oh! Our fire set off the EMP, which is a bit awkward. I like that the front one's the one that we set on fire. Wow! Good for us. All of the psychics are dead. That just leaves the recombatant. Intimidate is cheating. Oh, I still have a 92% chance to hit him, though. Or I thought we did. Did we not? We're not going to kill him, and we should not stay next to a gentleman who's wielding has a sledgehammer equipped. Let's leave because our ability to be immune to fire is ending. I don't think he'll investigate. He will not. Okay. Let's recharge our shield. I did not realize that the endothermic aura's flames would actually activate traps nearby. Tim, you're badly hurt. Why don't you? Oh God, you're standing in fire. Don't stand in fire. Not without exothermic aura enabled. Okay, so that one gentleman, yep, is still alive. He's still apparently in the corner. And now he's apparently dead. Where did they go, you're wondering? This should look familiar to you, viewer. And the open door hints that the one who had the device is no longer here. Didn't bring a fishing rod. Alright, let's search these corpses. And then the room that the device was in. Mostly junk. Nothing on this combatant except for a sledgehammer. Thought he would have some better armor, but I guess not. Okay, let's break down some stuff before we go any further. I might forget. So we don't need the sledgehammer. We can take more bits. We might repair the helmet. We'll break down all of these robes. Actually, do I need to break down all the robes? These dark tortoise robes are pretty neat if you don't mind getting strange looks. Yeah, we'll break them down. Okay, and how about the scientists? Fire proximity suits. I'm glad they were bringing that protection. Can we break those down? What do we get for this? We can. Fabric scraps. Oh, you know what, viewer? I just noticed this for the first time. It shows up here what you get. We get 2 dirty rags and 41 fabric scraps. I've never ever seen this before, ever. How about that? Okay, the desk has, ooh, some very nice shield modulators. And a lab rat. A white lab rat. You probably should not touch it. 3 oddity points. One of those was a 133. Yeah, look at that. Wow, we have enough to make a really good shield. It would be a, what is it called? A conservative shield with a shield capacitor. Could also make an amplifying shield, but I don't like amplified shields. That's all that's in here, unfortunately. What's on the computer console say? Main menu. Documents. Research log 1. We are examining what appears to be some sort of electronic device. It's an irregular polyhedron resembling a number of concentric intersected cubes of various sizes. It appears to be made from a very light, semi-metallic material. Its color is bluish dark gray. The artifact might feature movable parts, but none of them responded to gentle pressure, so no further attempts to reconfigure the device were made for fear of damaging it. The artifact features 1 to 6 unrecognized symbols on each of its many sides. Some sides also feature sockets, none of which comply with Biocorp or previous standards. Log 2. The artifact does not appear to be emitting radiation or electromagnetic waves. However, due to us having a reason to believe that this object is still somehow traceable at long distances, we have taken the precaution of keeping it at a second or higher level of isolation at all times. Next. Most of the sockets appear to be non-functional or dormant. However, a number of sockets, if engaged in a way that disables their safety brakes, act as an extremely high voltage, high direct current power sources. This laboratory does not currently possess equipment to harvest this power or even safely experiment on it further. Since we cannot at this point trace the origin or explain the manufacturing process of this extremely powerful device, it can be safely categorized as a Xeno artifact. Research log 4, the final one. Referencing previous research documents on various Xeno artifacts revealed the meaning of 2 symbols, one of which denotes direct electric current. This symbol appears among other places near the active sockets. The other one appears in a single spot near an inactive socket and is a bit less straightforward since various researchers and xenoarchaeologists cannot agree upon its meaning, but according to them it signifies gravitational field, space-time curvature, singularity, or one of the related phenomena such as event horizon or a combination of these. Alright, viewer. Well, we're kinda done. Let's go ahead. Well, are we kinda done? We're done with this area. The next steps we take are going right back to Mr. Simmons and letting him know that the device was stolen by the Chortists. So let's do that. He is probably not going to be very happy about this, but it's not our fault. There was absolutely nothing we could have done. We were at the mercy of the cutscene. We just had to let him know that his McGuffin is McGone. Ah, son. You're here. What have you got for me? I've been to the facility. Returned? Did something happen to the artifact? Did the Faceless get to it? Tell me what happened, son. Damn it! The Chortists stormed in, killed the scientists, and fled with the artifact. There was nothing I could have done. Chortists! Chortists! Curse them! Curse them all, those lying bastards! We never should have let the bastards into the city. He bows his head, letting it hang above his desk while his fists remain in contact with the table. All went down the pipes. Sons of rats. He lifts his head and adjusts his suit. A steady motion of his hand as it slides across the receding hair seems to have a calming effect on him. I need to be alone now. As you wait! Talk to Harlan. Now leave me. I will. Goodbye, Mr. Simmons. Holy crap, and we leveled 5 1,000 experience points. I was not actually expecting the level again. So, I'm going to want to check my build here to see where my points are going. Okay. So, let's first visit our home. I'll cut the recording because I want to spend all the time it takes to move my stuff into our house after I buy a handful of things for it. Yes! Normally I should do this when I've completed the dude quest, but we haven't even started that yet. And I'm not sure if we'll get to that before level 23. So, let's talk with Harlan. Tim, it's a pleasure to see you, as always. Let me see what you have in the store. Do I have anything he's buying? I do not. Okay. Mr. Simmons told me to speak to you about something, but didn't specify what it was. Harlan nods. Despite the unfortunate outcome of your last mission, which I'm sure was something that couldn't have been prevented, Mr. Simmons is greatly pleased by your performance so far to the point of arranging for you to become the owner of one of the largest houses in Core City's residential district. Yes, you heard me right, he smiles. All paperwork has already been done. I can say you need not worry about it. You should now go and speak with a Core City Housing Corporation representative who is waiting for you in Core City's residential district. His name is Mr. Samuel Morgan. I hope you won't keep him waiting long. He smiles. I'm not yet so familiar with that part of Core City. How do I find this residential area? It's in the easternmost section of this level, past the Praetorian Security Headquarters. You will recognize the residential district easily. Go to its northern part, where you will meet Mr. Morgan. He will give you the keys and answer all your further questions. I'll be on my way then. See you later, Harlan, and thank Mr. Simmons for me. I will. Enjoy your new home. All right. Let's go take a look at it. Nice to finally be rewarded with some player housing. Something nice for all the work that we put in, that's for sure. My goodness. Normally you get this... Well, I guess experience points is nice. It does let us level up. And it is tempting to level up right now and just take a guess as to where these points are going, but I will take a look at my build off screen. And I will also spare you all me picking everyone's pockets. I can do that as I travel back and forth between the house and those barrels. There's too many people here to pickpocket. That was Praetorian Security we're passing by. And this is the area. And that is the Housing Corporation gentleman. Well-dressed and clean-shaved, this elegant-looking man switches to the suitcase he's carrying from his right to his left hand and moves to shake yours, doing so with a firm grip. Mr. Tim, I'm glad you have finally arrived. My name is Samuel Morgan, and I work for the Core City Housing Corporation as a real estate agent. As you were already informed, I am here to introduce you to your new residence, present you with the keys, and answer any questions you might have. I can't wait to see it, Mr. Morgan. Your enthusiasm is perfectly understandable, and in that case, I suggest we go inside and continue the conversation there. Follow me, Mr. Tim. Alright, I'm right behind you. Welcome to our home, viewer. A pile of rubble. Before we do anything else, I'm going to pick this guy's pockets. Take his money and his side booster. Well, here we are now. First off, this is the entrance hallway. What the bloody hell? Oh, please. While I do understand the reason behind your frustration, I must firmly ask you to calm down and watch your tone. Oh, screw you. It is not how it seems, so let's not jump to conclusions here. Allow me to explain everything to you now. Structurally speaking, the building is in excellent condition. What you see here is only the product of an unfortunate accident caused by the previous owner, Mr. Hank Wardell, an aging northerner with too much time on his hands. What did he do? Make explosions? Explosives? Both? You can say that. At least he was successful in creating an explosion powerful enough to demolish the whole residence, if you can call that a success. Mr. Wardell had a laboratory set up inside and apparently had an interest in, experimenting with highly volatile substances for reasons unknown to anyone but him. The results were his premature death, of course, and the severe damaging of the building, as you can see. Now, considering that he had lived alone and had no known heirs, this building became city property after his unfortunate demise. Now it is being handed over to you, Mr. Tim. Now I move to the part that interests you the most, I presume. The renovation of the ground floor will be paid for by the city. You just need to visit Core City Housing Company office so that we can take care of that for you. The floor above and the floor below, however, will have to be funded from your own pocket, I'm afraid. Still, considering that you were gifted a very spacious residence in the most prestigious part of Core City, I believe the deal is indeed fair. Interesting. What can you tell me about the house layout before handing me my keys? Yes, well, the house, as I already mentioned, has 3 floors. The ground floor is where the living room, kitchen, dining room, as well as several other small rooms are located. The second floor has a main bedroom, gym, workroom, and a lovely balcony overlooking the entrance to the house. And finally, the basement level provides several rooms, which can be arranged to your liking. Perhaps making a workshop if you are the crafty type, if I'm to express myself in that manner. Just please do not demolish the house like your predecessor did. I see. Can I have the keys now? But of course, here is your key. Hands you your residence key. You have any further questions before we depart? What can you tell me about the neighborhood? Your residence is situated in Core City's major residential district, and therefore one can expect much higher living conditions than anywhere else. Low crime rates, availability and proximity of goods and services providers, high-level sanitation. Did I go on? The bottom line is you have nothing to worry about. All this is a lie. Stig added a random event in which your house can be burglarized and many of your most precious things, if you stored them there, taken from you. Proximity to goods is far away. You gotta walk all the way to the elevator and then down. This is not an easy location to reach. And it's dirty all around outside too. It's not a good place. But it is a good house. Of course, with the faceless at our doorstep, nothing is certain anymore, but thankfully our brave defenders will keep us safe from that menace. What else can you tell me about the previous owner, other than he demolished the whole place? I'm afraid I can't reveal any more of his personal details. Any other questions? Where can I find this Core City Housing Corporation? Our office is conveniently located just across the street from here. It is very difficult to miss. You've probably seen the furniture section from outside. That is the building. Now, our company offers numerous housing-related services you'll need in order to revert your residence back to its full glory. Is that all the questions you had, Mr. Tim? I have no more questions. Ah, well in that case, I bid you farewell, Mr. Tim. Trust me, after a bit of tidying up, your residence will look as good as new. And don't forget, Core City Housing Corporation's office is just across the street. Enjoy your new home. Well, let's visit the Core City Housing Corporation and see if we can at least pay for some of this on screen. We have, by the way, $18,441 at the moment. Viewer, I'm going to do something that I'm going to ask you to remember. I'm going to put all the keys I don't think I'm going to ever want in this wardrobe. Sorry, I'm reading all of these. It's very important I make sure that I don't leave something behind that I want. Okay, everything else I think I'm keeping. I'm going to forget I put the keys there. I know I'm going to forget. Hello, Giles. You catch the man moving some heavy boxes, so his breathless but still polite greeting doesn't come as a surprise. This thin man, obviously not built for physical intensive work, puts down the last box on the desk near him before pulling out a bright red handkerchief to wipe the sweat off his almost equally colored face. Afterwards, he steps in front of you and begins speaking, while the caressing breeze of the fan behind him cools him off. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm Giles Pitt. And welcome to Core City Housing Corporation sales office. How may I help you? What do you do here? I'm the head manager of the sales office, but due to certain issues, let's have it at that, we're a bit understaffed at the moment, so I have to do more work than says in my job description. He shrugs. It can get a bit too hardcore at times. What you gonna do? Understaffed seems like an understatement. Granted, Helga was helping me up to a week ago, our interior decorations manager, but her unborn baby had different intentions. The adjective no longer applies, so you know. Therefore, I'm alone in here now, but not for much longer, I hope. Well, I came here about my house's renovation. Wardle residence. Yes, Mr. Morgan already contacted me about that and mentioned the interior renovation. The city paid for the renovation of the ground floor only, and the renovation crew is ready to begin. Now, if you're interested in doing other work on your home, we can discuss that right here, right now. I'm interested. Just make sure the ground floor gets renovated as soon as possible. Don't worry. It'll be taken care of. Now, I've got all necessary catalogs for you to browse. Also, till the basement and second floor are renovated, only the ground floor can be accessed. So, right now, the ground floor has been instantly renovated. So the debris is gone, but we can't access the basement, and we can't access the second floor. I care about the basement first, before the second floor, because we can put even more things in the basement, and that's where we can put workbenches. Workbenches give you, I think it's a 10 or 15% bonus to your crafting effective skill, allowing you to craft higher quality components without putting any more skill points into those skills. We will probably purchase some workbenches when we eventually find components that we can't actually work with normally. But I want all that space, and I want all of the lockers, so I can store all the stuff in that barrel of ours into our home. So that's what I'm mostly interested in at the moment. Space and storage. We also don't have access to the lights. The lighting and electrical has not been repaired in the home. Only the first floor has been renovated, so we'll have to pay for that. If we want a security system, we'll have to pay for that too. And I'm thinking we might want a security system before I do too much of anything else. So let's start with the basement. I would like to have the basement renovated. The price of basement renovation is 2,000 charons. Got it right here. Pay 2,000 Stygian coins. Excellent. Don't worry. It'll be as good as new after Core City Housing has taken care of it. I'm interested in a basement fit-out. What's on your mind? Oh, we actually have to have... It's not here. Something else at the moment. I'm interested in electrical power and lighting. The residence suffered extensive damage after the accident. Our pricing for the repairs is the following: 800 charons for repairing the main power, and 400 charons per floor for fixing the lights on that floor. Alright, fix the main power to start. And fix the ground floor lights. And you know what? Fix the basement lights too. Okay. I'm interested in home security. You have a catalog with a shielded plasma bot on it. Even though we can rely on Protectorate security to keep us safe, the faceless situation has shown us that investing in home security might not be such a bad move. We offer the finest surveillance system available, stationary turrets and security bots that will, if not deter, take care of any intrusions. I need turrets for home defense. Oh my goodness, it's expensive. Well, one of the options is the quintessential Biocorp AT-9 gun turrets, which cost 700 per unit. The other is one of the Decimator DM66, Cortex improvement of the standard plasma turret design. It costs around 1,500 per unit. I'd recommend a pair for your main entrance if you can afford it. I can afford it. Let's install 2 plasma turrets at the house entrance. Good choice. Know that you can always replace purchased turrets with other models at any time you like. Just see us and we'll take care of it free of any extra charge. Alright, let's look at something else. Sure. I'd like the home defense spot, too. For home defense, we offer core tech adaptations of Biocorp design bots. The HCB-01 is the home-adapted version of the Sentry bot, or the Wheeled bot, as it's informally known, while the HCB-02 is their take on the Plasma Sentry. These machines will patrol your hallways, while the home-adapted AI allows them to automatically adjust their operational regime to make them as transparent as possible. You won't even know they're there. No, we'll know they're there because we bump into them the whole time. They cost 1,200 and 2,100 respectively. Let's take the Plasma Sentry. Alright. I need to stop because I just spent about half our cash. We did. Exactly half our cash. Alright, so... And we didn't buy any storage yet, but I'm going to keep going until we're down to about 5,000 bucks. Yes, viewer. It's very expensive to own a home. So, I like to furnish my house. I'm interested in the ground floor fit out. Sure, what room do you want to start in? The hallway. He flips a few pages in one of the catalogs. This is what we have. Price for each item listed below the picture. Show me the shelves. We offer standard shelves for 150 charons and the electro shelves, which are a bit more electrical equipment oriented, for 300. Electro shelf seems like the one I need. Very good. If your needs change or you just want something different, you know where to find us. I'm going to need a couple storage lockers. Sure, a set of 2 lockers will cost you 200 charons. Here you go. Expect express delivery. Show me the drapes. At the moment, we offer 3 colors, green, blue, and beige. I'll take the blue ones. Good choice. If you feel the need to switch things up a bit, you know where to find us. Something else? I like to look at something else now. Basement fit out. I would like to set up a laboratory in one of the rooms. Before you purchase any other equipment, I strongly recommend acquiring appropriate equipment, like a workbench, first. Sadly, we don't have any available at the moment, so you might try purchasing one elsewhere. In that case, we would be delighted to transport and install it for you. Do you know where I can get one of those? Unfortunately, I do not. We ran out just before the invasion, and it'll be a while before we have any available, it seems. Well, I still want a laboratory in one of the rooms. Oh, how about a room for leatherworking? Oh, okay, we can't even set up anything downstairs until I get a workbench. Alright then. Really? That sucks. I want more storage down there. One of the whole reasons why I'm getting the house at the moment. Alright, then we're currently done. Let's go look at the home, viewer, and see what we just paid for. I should still move a bunch of... You know what I can do? I can do one more purchase right now. Giles, I'm interested in the ground floor fit out. The living room. Some storage lockers. Set of 4 lockers will cost you 400 charons. Here you go. Okay, and we are down to 8,500 bucks. I wasn't looking forward to the security system, but I definitely want it in the house before anything else. God, that was so expensive. 6,000 just about charons for that. We'll make it up with all the stuff we still are going to be selling, but it is expensive. So we have 2 plasma turrets in our entry room, and we picked up the blue curtains. There's the invisible, quote, quote, plasma sentry. The rubble blocks the stairs that will normally be leading up to the 3rd floor. You have some shelves over here. Nothing inside this room yet. And the shelves, the $100 each lockers for the living room and where the kitchen will end up being. We don't have to pay any bills, so I'm probably just going to leave the lights on here. Screw you, Core City Housing, Core City Development Office. Not paying for the whole thing. This is where your security camera area goes. And here's the basement floor. This room will hold the electronics workbench and everything required to work with it. This is where the main power is located. Here's where your leatherworking bench goes. And this is where your doctor's bench goes. Alright, viewer. Feels like I played for an hour again to me, so I'm going to cut the recording here. And when I come back, I will have sold some stuff to the merchants. The merchants, by the way, should have also upgraded what type of the quality of the inventory they sell, now that we've reached, I believe, this part of the game. So, and I've got enough money to still purchase a few things, plus I'll be selling quite a few things that we have in storage too. So when we come back, I may not have anything in my selling barrel, and I'll have moved various things into here. If I end up making back about 12 to 14,000 bucks, I may end up purchasing a few more things for the home, and we'll start from inside our home in the next episode. So thank you guys for watching. Yeah, we'll cut it short here. Oh, and I'll have leveled as well off screen, so the summary will involve that too. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Thanks again for watching.